Hey, Jack Squad, YouTube family, how's everybody doing? Listen, y'all, I am so excited and so pumped up, right? I'm excited, right? For no reason, just because, right? So anyway, welcome to Jacquie with a Q, where the Q stands for Queen, the Q stands for Question, and the Q stands for Quality of Life. Also, drop down in the description box, hit the bell so that you can be notified when I upload videos. I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna start uploading every day. I'm gonna try, right? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I love you guys' comments. Today, y'all did something to my heart today, right? I'm a very emotional person, whether it's good or bad. You know, like I told y'all, I cry, but I beat your ass too, right? So, I appreciate everything. I appreciate everything and everyone. I always have been like that. If you give me a button and I needed that button, I appreciate you, right? So anyway, like I said, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Keep it coming. I love it. All of my social media sites are in the description box, as well as my Cash App and my email. Okay. I appreciate anything that anyone can do for me, because I'm getting ready to do something. Y'all. I'm getting ready to take a leap of faith. I'm not going to speak on it right now. I'm going to speak on it after I do it. But I'm getting ready to take a leap of faith, and I'm also trying to get me another space, right? So anyway, y'all, hey. So you know, yesterday I talked about some serious things. Today, I'm going to talk about some funny shit, y'all. Now, y'all know I'm a reality TV head, right? Oh, my subscribers. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I got to shout out my peoples. Got to shout out my peoples. Because without y'all, there is no me. Right? Let me shout out my people. So, I'm going to shout out today Alicia from the Bronx. And Alicia from the Bronx. And Alfred Assist, who left me a really funny comment, right? And Alicia from the Bronx, who left me a very endearing, touch my heart comment, right? So anyway, y'all, I'm about to talk about some funny shit today. Now, y'all know I like reality TV. Love it. Don't like it. Love it, right? Why? Because I don't have no drama in my life. I watch it on TV. So anyway, there's a show I told y'all about a few months back called Life After Lockup. There's Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup. It's two shows, but it's the same people or something like that. Anyway, it's after lockup, right? And the premise is they fall in love with people in prison, men and women, right? This got to be the dumbest shit ever, y'all, but it is so entertaining. And from a psychological aspect, like y'all know I like the psychology of things, it's very interesting because I want to know why. Like, why would you choose somebody that's in the penitentiary? Not saying it can't work, because the black girl from last season, they together. They had been together for years. She got pregnant while he was in there by him, sneaking and having sex. Not saying it cannot work, but I'm just saying it's got to be one in a million, right? So anyway, we got some new folks. New season has started, right? Let me tell you, I don't know their names yet, because I just watched them. They only had 2 episodes. They're going to have another one tomorrow. I've only seen 2. I think they're on 3, maybe. But anyway, because I said I wasn't going to watch it, just like I said I wasn't going to watch Married at First Sight, because sometimes that shit just so stupid, y'all. It's just so bizarre, right? But anyway, I got hooked on the first episode. I was like, I got to watch it now. Right? I got to see it to the end. I'm committed. So anyway, let me tell y'all, the one couple, now I don't know their names yet. Y'all got to watch it. It comes on tomorrow night at, I think, at 9 o'clock or something, right? On the We network, right? And so the first couple is a black guy, right? And he's just so damn stupid, it don't make no sense, right? He's stupid man, right? All right, let me compose myself, right? So anyway, black man, young black man, he probably in his 30s, I don't know. But anyway, he done fell in love with a white girl that's in the penitentiary. Now, his mom and his brother. He got a brother and he got a mama, and then he got a younger brother. The younger brother even told him that was stupid, right? So the time she's been in, I think she's been in there for some years, he done sent her about $30,000. So when he told the mama say, for what? She in there. Child, so he going to pick her up. He excited. Now, He just got out of a relationship the year before that. Same thing. That's the part that I don't get. The same thing. And she took him for everything he had. He couldn't pay his rent. He was giving the ex his whole paycheck. The whole paycheck, right? And when she left, he wasn't paying his rent. Something happened to his car. He had to go live with his mama and get back on his feet. Now he got his place. He got a car. I think he's a welder. He makes like $25 an hour. Child, he been sending this girl this money. And the mama said, you just got out of this. He said, this is love this time. Oh, you should see him, y'all. He looks so stupid. His eyes look stupid. Please watch the show. And you be like, nigga, damn, what? So anyway, he in love with the blonde hair, blue eyes, right? Now then, he go pick her up. And he say he ain't had sex in a year and a half. See, a lot of times these guys, they are mesmerized by sex. Like, I don't understand, and maybe I'm just different. For me, it's always been money. I've always been motivated by money, right? Sex is cool, but goddamn it, I need some money, right? So, he says he hadn't had no sex in here. So he go get her. He give her $1,000 cash. Give it to her, right? He got all his Victoria's Secret Bath and Body Works. He got her the whole come home from the penitentiary kit, right? He won't have sex. Now, on the previews that's coming on tomorrow, she says, I ain't having no sex till you get my booty done or titties done or something, right? I'm like, damn, she about to gank him, right? Like, the mama done tried to tell him, the brother done tried to tell him, the little brother done tried to tell him, the little brother still in school, he a teenager or something, right? He said, no, this is different. Now, this is going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. Now, that's one couple. The next couple is, my phone's ringing, I got to tell them, I'll call them right back. The next couple is a young lady, white girl. She keep digging around. Now, see, what they do is, this is what I don't understand, and I didn't know it until I started watching the other season. They go to a prison website. Like, why would you go to look there? These people ain't got shit. First of all, they ain't got nothing. So if you deal with somebody, let's say he was rich before they left. If you deal with somebody in prison, you got to basically put them on their feet. Now, from a man's perspective, that's probably cool. But from a woman's perspective, I don't know how you do that, right? So she's also has given this man $30,000. I think he's been down 11 years, and she's been with him the last 3 or 4, right? No, that's another couple. This girl, she gave him $30,000, right? And she been with him for three or 4 years, right? She go to get him, right? He talked to her crazy on the phone, right? She said, oh, he just likes to be in control. First of all, fall back, little buddy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing, right? And prior to, just like the black guy, she had dated another inmate from jail who was a heroin addict. She lost a lot with him. She married him. She actually married him, right? So her friends and family is like, why do you keep doing that? I want to know too, why do you keep going on a prison website? Like, what goes on in your mind? Like, I don't want to meet a regular guy out here. I want to meet somebody in prison and give them all my money and waste and spend all my time on them and hope that they be everything I want them to be when they get out. Perfectly good stranger too. So then the other couple, this is the girl, she was the prison guard, fell in love with Buddy. He'd been in there 11 years. 11 years. She called a case and everything, because you can't do that, right? She called a case, went to jail for 60 days. She on paper right now. He been down 11 years, right? He might not even like girls for real. But anyway, she fell in love with him, lost her job for him. They got married. Now, they got married while he was in there, right? So she's talking to the lawyer, and the lawyer says, you know, you might not be able to spend no time with him because 2 felons can't be together. Did y'all know that? 2 felons can't, that's not allowed, right? So, and you know, somebody shit like me, everybody you know a felon damn near about, right? But anyway, so they, you know, she's worried that after, now he's going to stay with her the first 14 days because he's quarantining with her. But then might have to leave and do this and do that, right? Anyway, she bring him to the house. Now, she got everything. She got the house, she got the car, she got the job, she got everything set up for him, right? Now, I bet you a dime to a bucket of shit he don't appreciate that in the long run, right? They never do. They never do. And then the other couple is a black girl. Now, she's come from an upper middle class black family, right? Mama and daddy, they still together. Mama, she looks like they had her late because they look older, right? They look older. And she been dealing with this dude, and again, this is her second go-round with somebody in prison, right? The first go-round, he was abusive to her, physically. Mom and them had to get out of that situation, right? So, you know, they don't have no understanding of why you keep going down there to the bottom, picking somebody up, right? I think she's college educated, blah, blah, blah. And I want to say she has 2 jobs, but she's doing pretty good for herself, whatever she's doing. Well, anyway, she's with this guy. So she's breaking to her parents and telling them, you know, I'm dating somebody in prison. And the mama said, oh, child. Right? And the daddy looking at her crazy. The sister is looking at her crazy. Her girlfriend was like, have you told your parents? You know, how the suburban folks be. So anyway, now she got the clothing, feeding. She got to do all this stuff, right? And she told her mom and them he's going to stay with his brother or his daddy or somebody, you know, when he get released. But actually, he's coming to stay with her. Now, on the previews, it's going to come on tomorrow. Something happens with that couple, and he goes somewhere else. Like, I don't understand how you decide, okay, like me, I'm a woman. I need a man for a lot of things, you know, and yeah, sex is one of them, but that ain't the main thing. I need you for financial support, emotional support, spiritual support. Shit, I need you to help me carry my groceries in, put gas in my car, fix my flat tire, cut the grass. There's a whole bunch of shit I need you to do. And if you in there and I got to take care of you, you serving me no purpose. You serving me no purpose. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the girl who the guy been in 11 years, she has his son. She is raising his son. Now then, him and the boy ain't really got no, ain't really have a relationship because the guy has been in and out. He's only spent 40 days home. That's the longest he's spent home. This nigga uncivilized. And he's institutionalized. She don't know that, right? And I don't understand why these square girls who don't know nothing about this here decide this is the avenue you want to go down. Wrong road, sis. Wrong road, right? Unless you're familiar with this and how these people act and think and talk, this is the wrong road, right? So, she's had his son. At first, before the pandemic, she would get him on the weekends. Like, why are you dedicating yourself to somebody you already know? Well, the mother is on drugs, of course, and he's in the penitentiary, so she was getting him on the weekends. Now, because of the pandemic, he lives with her, and she's getting ready to adopt him. I'm thinking to myself, if you and Buddy don't, but I think they got married, and I think that's the couple that got married. No, that's not the couple that got married. The other girl got married, but she wants to marry him. Like, first of all, when somebody comes home from prison, first of all, they got to get their mind right. They might have to sit for a minute and get used to people or get used to society. And that's a real thing, right? Because I think, for the most part, you don't like to be around crowds, you know. Like I told y'all, I went on a little vacation, and I wasn't going that long. And a group of people made me a little nervous, right? Because you're used to being just around set people that you've been around, right? And, you know, I just wouldn't trust a guy who's been in a long time because he might like boys. You know what I'm saying? Or he might have boy tendencies or some shit like that, right? I don't know. You know, that's just my thought, my experience on that, right? But, so she's got the boy and she's going to adopt him and she's trying to raise him. She don't have kids of her own. Child, if this season is going to be better than the last season. Remember the last season I told you about Tyrese, a.k.a. Tyrone? Child, he took his whole Facebook page down. He's so goddamn ashamed and embarrassed. He did that all wrong. But anyway, you know, those are I think it's 5 couples, but I can only remember 4, right? Because I watched it twice. I watched 2 episodes at one time. That's why I don't have their names. But it was the first episode was so good. I was like, oh, I'm committed now. I got to watch it, right? Y'all watch it. It's called Love After Lockup. It's called Love After Lockup. And then after they've been out for so long, then they put them on Life After Lockup. I think that's how that works, right? Child, this shit's so bizarre. Like, it always amazes me how the people that get out of jail are not thankful and grateful. Like, if I You know, I'm a grateful person anyway. But if somebody picked me up out the dust, shook me off, and put me in a good surrounding, I would be forever grateful to them, right? But that don't never, it don't never happen. Now, like I said, the black couple out in L.A., he took her from Omaha, Utah. He took her from Utah. She was a Mormon. And brought her back to Cali where he's from, and that's where they live. Now, they doing all right. But for the most part, that shit don't work. You know, and I don't know what is it about somebody that's they're so afraid of real people. Because, you know, if they're in jail, that's not real, right? Unless they were your people, unless y'all was entangled before they went, and I could see you riding it out with them or whatever. But that's going to be for so long. Like, you got 10 years, I'm going to see you when I'm looking at you, right? But, because, you know, a real man is not going to want you to stop your life, especially if they got time. You know, it's cool. You ride them, send them some money when you can and stuff like that, because you got to live on the outside, right? You got to put your hustle hat on if you locked up, because, you know, there ain't nobody sending you no money, right? And that's not good to rely. And so the one guy, the girl I told you that's got his son, he keep telling her, did you call my PO? Did you do this? And I need to start barking orders. Like, nigga, you ain't appreciative. I know that ain't going to go right. I know that situation ain't going to go right. Now, the black guy I told y'all about with the white girl, and he gave her $1,000. Like, why can't I meet a nigga just like me so much? He say, here, babe. He go $1,000. That don't know me. Now, I done been in a relationship. I done got it. But I'm saying somebody that don't know me and say, here go $1,000. Here go all your clothes and everything. You know, these guys go shopping for them head to toe. Panties, underwear, they in from the inside out, right? So y'all watch Love After Lockup. Come on Friday nights at 9 on the We Network. This is the most bizarre shit I've seen in my life, right? And I know what the prisoners get out of it, but what do you get out of it? Like, I couldn't just dedicate myself to somebody I don't know, and I'm gonna take all your calls. Like, I know, and I told y'all this before, maybe. I know I know a couple girls who, I got a friend right now, right? And I know she ain't watching this because she's too busy waiting on his call. This nigga doing life, I believe. She met him while he was in there. It's a pen pal situation or something, I don't know. And she's dedicated her life to him. She goes see him every week. She take all the calls. You know, when you got to have money to call out and do all that stuff, right? So I guess she's, financing the whole ride, right? Like, when you go, and so one of the girls, her mother or somebody said, well, what do you spend that $30,000 on? She was like, the phone call, the money on the books, the hotel room. Like, when you go see them, you got to, you're going to stay there overnight or however it works, right? You got to have a room and all that stuff, gas, money, flight. Look. Y'all, watch Love After Lockup. And the one that's going to get hurt. The one that's going to get hurt is the black guy and the black girl. Because that white girl is not going to cooperate. She's going to be ungrateful. And so is the black guy with that girl, I believe. You know, a lot of times, people who ain't got nothing, it's because they don't want nothing. If you, like the one girl, I think she'd been in the penitentiary. Yeah, it's a guy. That's right. That's who the other couple, the fifth couple was. I forgot. It's an older gentleman. He's rich. He's a millionaire. He keep going to the site too. This is his second round with the site. First time something, I forgot what didn't go right or something, whatever. But he had a wife. She died. He got grown daughters. He's a wealthy man. Now he got this girl. He knew her before she went, and then shortly after they met, she went to the penitentiary, right? And he's been taking care of her. And he told her, just come on home, everything ready for you. Like, damn, this is a ragamuffin. Ain't got shit, don't want shit. She'd have been to the penitentiary 11 times. Now, do you really think this going to be her good time? She going to do right this time? And I think she on drugs, right? Or she was on drugs. And her whole family is felons, right? So he don't want her with her family. That ain't going to work, right? So she called him and said, her brother, I want to say it's her brother's in jail. What she was trying to ask him is to bond the brother out. So he kept talking. He was like, well, yeah, that's not good. It's too bad for him, right? And she kept talking. He said, well, maybe he need to stay in there, right? she never asked, but I think that's what she was hitting on, like, get my brother. He was like, I don't want her around her family. They're all criminals and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, this really ain't going to do good. And on the previews for tomorrow's show, he is in the car and the police is behind him. He was like, oh, Lord, what have I gotten myself into? Like his friend, he's an older gentleman. He's 65 or something, right? He said he got a healthy sex drive or whatever. I don't know. But his friends is like, I think that she's using him like a sugar daddy, right? Y'all got to watch this show. It's 5 couples. I have forgot about him. It's 5 couples, right? And it's just so interesting to watch that they put all their hopes and dreams into this person that they don't know, that ain't shit, ain't gonna never be shit, right? Gotta watch it, y'all. You know, because it's just an interesting dynamic. It's just an interesting dynamic. It's like watching a real life story, like stories that come on daytime. The stories still come on. The stories that come on in the daytime, this is like this. This shit is so crazy to watch. And, you know, me, I know when I see them, like, this ain't gonna work, right? Because some people are just, you know, some people are just, their heart, their core is no good. They're no good at the core, right? And no matter what, how many niceties you do for them, it's not gonna work, right? So anyway, y'all watch Love After Lockup. Come on Friday nights on the We Network, okay? And it's good. So back to my subs, y'all. My subs are Alicia from the Bronx and Alfred Assist, okay? Alicia from the Bronx and Alfred Assist. Don't forget to drop down in the description box. Hit the subscribe bell so that you'll know when I upload videos, because I promise I'm gonna upload a little more faster now, right? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And all of my social media sites are on there, as well as my Cash App and my email. So anyway, y'all, take it easy. Be good. You know, I'm getting ready to lay down. I've had a long, long day, right? Anyway, we got a good 3-day weekend. I ain't doing shit because I did shit last week. I'm going to be sitting in my house watching TV and uploading videos. All right. Bye-bye, guys.